Well, good morning and Merry Christmas, everybody. Back out at the airport because today is just another time where I'm just going to go and kind of reflect on this year, take 8 Lima November up, do a little bit of flying, and maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll jump in another airplane, get a couple of airplanes in this flight. But it's been an amazing day. I've been doing a little bit of work on the plane. I had to replace the canopy because I cracked it doing something stupid. Basically, I caught it up on the hangar door when I was bringing it in last time. So spent a couple days working on that, and today's the first day I got a chance to go up and fly it. So let's go jump up in the air on this great kind of overcast day, nice and cool, so it should be nice and smooth. So let's jump up, fly, and kind of talk about what's happened this year.
Clear prop. I haven't put in the canopy cover yet, and it's amazing how much more view I've got. It's kind of a little odd to me right now. Plus, like I said, the new canopy is latched up a little bit better. Like 17 is going to be the way to go today. Summer traffic experimental 918 Lima November, back taxi runway 17 to the run-up area, Somerton. Alright, so going through this again. Trim is set for takeoff. Ignition is on A. Controls free and correct. We have altimeter set, radios are set, flight plan is not needed to be loaded. All conditions are correct. Canopies latched and secured. Then again, fuel's on proper tank, indicating here we have plenty of fuel. Well, engine oil temps and everything are in the green. Somerton traffic experimental 918 Lima November, taking off runway 17 Somerton. Okay, nobody's on final. Nobody's on final. Haven't heard anybody talking on the radio. Lineup last check. Fuel is on proper tank. Mixture is set. Trim is set. Full power. All's in the green, release brake.
Obstacle.
Beautiful takeoff. Above here at 400 feet before we clear the airspace. And we'll clear the airspace or going to the left. Somerton traffic experimental 918 Lima November, left turn out to the northwest call. Make sure we stay clear of all the airspace. Yeah, let's get ADIS.
Initial contact, you have information Delta. Marine Corps Air Station, you have information Delta. 1557 Zulu. Weather. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 14. Dew point 7. Altimeter 29906. Surveillance approach runway 3 left. Visual approach runway 8. Pressure altitude 170. Warning, runway 3 left has been shortened. 1,473 feet available.
Alright, we got the ATIS. Alright, so like I said, it's been up here, been a while since I've made a video for you guys. Right now I'm just, like I said, I'm just kind of checking this thing out. I just got this canopy on, and tell you what, I'm really liking it. The other canopy, like I said, I had it on for years. The issue I had with it is I cracked it, and I had this one around because I bought it off of another builder, and this one is immensely better, and you see I got a little more headroom all the way around, so I'm excited for how this is. It's also a lot cleaner than the one I had. The one I had, you know, been in the paint booth before. It had all kinds of just stuff on it, and this is just way nicer. So let's talk about what I've done this year. So this year's been an interesting year. I was able to get my instrument rating. That was a big deal for me. The other thing is I've been working, now I'm starting to work on my commercial certificate in the Cherokee 180. I'll show you guys a little more of that. I may take that plane up next. The issue with that one is I'm just not able to film as easily in that one. So may not film from that one today. But yeah, so been doing power up 180s and other just other practice maneuvers, just getting ready to work on my instrument or my commercial certificate. The other thing is, I was able to go to the Zenith flying this year and talk to some of you guys about what I've done to make my plane all instrument rated. After that, I got this plane. It's got all of its 2-year certs done, so there was no issue there. The GRT calibrated beautifully for basically just calibrated beautifully for the IFR stuff. So we were able to calibrate the altimeter, calibrate the airspeed indicator, make sure there was no leaks, and it is running perfectly. So as you see, I like the GRT setup, and I like how it integrates with everything. So I've got the GPS 175, allows me to fly all the different types of approaches. But again, it's just, you know, a very simple, basic IFR setup. Right now, we're just kind of flying off of a heading indicator right now, so it's just really easy to kind of just keep turning it and go exactly where I want to. Flying over the FART VOR right now, just kind of north of Yuma. But what else? So, again, I had the Zenith flying. I wasn't able to make it to Oshkosh, and trust me when I say that bummed me out more than you guys know, because I really wanted to be at Oshkosh. But next year, maybe, we'll see. Just depends. But what do we got going on for next year? Number one, I'm going to be working on my commercial certificate. And before that, though, in February 28th through March 1st, there's going to be a Zenith rudder building workshop at my hangar here in Somerton, Arizona. It's kind of cool. You work for a couple days with the guys from Zenith Aircraft, and you end up following that on March 1st. We're looking to do kind of a regional fly-in where people with Zenith Aircraft will be at my hangar. They'll be able to offer rides. We'll have some forums. Just have a kind of a fun, impromptu, local fly-in. So for those of you guys in the Southwest, Somerton, Arizona is indicated as 54AZ. Plan on being there. I think it's going to be a great event. Just kind of a fun event for everybody who wants to come out and really enjoy aviation. But yeah, other than that, like I said, I'm going to be working on my commercial certificate, and I'm going to be doing as much as I can to progress in my aviation journey. So after commercial, then I don't know, do I want to get a CFI? Do I want to go get a multi-engine? Do I just want to build time? We'll see. You know, the sky's the limit there. I may, the other thing I've thought about getting is a light sports CFI and be able to instruct in planes like the Zeniths and the other light sport aircraft. But who knows? We'll see what next year brings.
Calling Laguna Tower, second.
Yeah, Laguna Tower, this is experimental 918 Lima November with request.
Experimental 918.
Yeah, I'm currently over the barn VOR, just looking to fly the RNAV runway 6 approach to a missed approach procedure.
And experimental 198. Straight in runway 06, report 3 mile final.
Alright, straight in runway 6, report final, 8 November. Alright, here we go. This is the Laguna Army Airfield. It's from a Yuma proving ground, but they have an RNAV approach. So let's fly this approach real quick. It's an interesting one. We'll start off at I'll be a little low for it. We'll intercept the glide slope here a little bit, and at Walsey, or we'll be at Zuki, then Walkie, and then Walty, and then we'll fly the procedure. And then the Miss Bridge is a climbing right-hand turn all the way back to the Bard VOR at 3,600. All right, so message will go boom, arm, knowledge, execute. Okay, so we're about to intercept the glide slope here. I know it's not a true glide slope, it's an LNAV plus vertical guidance. And walkie's in 1 minute, so let's do... Position altitude will be 900 feet.
And Laguna Tower, experimental 918, limit of November is final approach inbound. 918 Lima November, runway 06, winds 120 at 6, clear Mr. Approach. Alright, cleared Mr. Approach, 8 limit November.
Alright, so we're going to slow this down as if I was actually flying this. We don't want to fly this at 107 knots. Trimming it up. Mixture is going to go rich. On glide slope on path. Go. And car beat is on. And this approach point is the runway threshold, so we're going to fly to the runway threshold. Lima November, do you have the field in sight? I have the field in sight, 8 limit November. Alright, we're right on the center line.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Alright.
500.
500 feet to go. We're going to fly this down to about 200 feet off the ground, then we'll do the missed approach. Okay, here we go. Go wait till we get to the threshold. Then we'll start our missed approach procedure, which is climb a right-hand turn too. Okay. Laguna Tower, experimental 918, limit November on the miss. I want to Lima November, say intentions. I'm just going to head back over towards Mark. And 8 Lima November, roger, frequency change approved. Alright, frequency change approved, thanks guys.
Well, everybody, we are back from that flight, and I really enjoyed it. It's just, sometimes it's just great to just get up to fly around. Shot a quick approach, but again, nothing crazy, just a fun little flight around Yuma. So where do we go from here? Looking forward, next year I am planning on at least going to the Zenith aircraft fly-in again. That's kind of one of my favorite events I always to go to. Maybe Oshkosh, we'll see. But the bigger one that's happening really quick is the rudder building workshop here at my hangar in Somerton, Arizona. So you guys have thought about building a Zenith aircraft, really think about going out doing this rudder workshop. You sign up through Zenith aircraft website, and what you do is you buy a rudder for the make and model of the aircraft you want. You come out here and you get a chance to learn all of the techniques needed to build your own Zenith, and you leave with a completed rudder kit. And like I said, the second day is going to be an impromptu fly-in. Guys that have the Zenith aircraft. Here on the field, there's a couple of other aircraft to take a look at. There's a bunch of 750s, 701s, all kinds of stuff to take a look at, and it gives you an opportunity to see which one of the models might meet your mission. So come on out here. It's going to be, again, February 28th through March 1st. I think it's going to be a great time, and I hope to see you guys all there. But before we wrap this one out, I need to thank the sponsor of my channel. And again, I've been very grateful for them and their assistance they've given me, especially with the upgrades to my panels and other things like that. And that is GRT Avionics. They're an American company making great avionics systems for guys like me and you flying on a budget with these great aircraft. Again, I love the Light Sport platform. It gives you a lot of flexibility, especially when it comes to avionics, and you can really put an amazing panel in there for not a lot of money. So if you look at GRT, again, all of this stuff is great. You can start out with the Sport EFIS like I've got. You can get a Mini, that's what I've got for my kind of engine monitor and backup. Again, you got the Horizon, everything in between. Go check them out. But until next time, this is me, Larry Nelson, telling you guys, for projects in the garage, planes in the hangar, get in the air, get building, get flying. I'll see you guys next time.